How's it going, guys? Welcome back to another video on the channel. In tonight's episode, we're going to be talking about something a little bit different, nothing really market related. We're going to be talking, well, we will talk about the market, but we're going to talk about something FIFA related. Everybody needs to know about this. So this is from Footwatch, and they usually go into the code, they find all this good stuff. So what this is here, it is a piece of coding in FIFA 21 that says FIFA Ultimate Team is currently not accessible due to a demand from the authorities of your region. And basically this is a pop-up error that will come in based off of IP address. So what this essentially means is EA will basically tell you, or basically block your account from accessing Ultimate Team based off where you live. And this is for a few reasons. Well, it's really for one main reason. And that is the fact of the whole FIFA Points scandal thing. With all these nations coming in and essentially setting up a lawsuit against EA Sports, saying that FIFA Points are gambling and that, and children shouldn't be able to open it. And obviously EA, that's bad for them. All their money comes from these packs and stuff. So tonight we're going to talk about it, what it's going to actually affect if this is real and this is true. And just what could really happen. So essentially what this is countries like Belgium and the Netherlands, they have banned FIFA Points, so they cannot buy FIFA Points. They're taken out of the store. They strictly can only use coins. So what it seems FIFA are doing here is essentially, if you can't buy FIFA Points, they are going to ban you from playing the game. Or playing Ultimate Team at least. So you have to play career mode or pro clubs, and that is only so enjoyable for a decent amount of time. I mean, you can go and play FIFA 15 if you really wanted to. For pro clubs, it's the same thing. But what this is gonna mean is EA are kind of hitting back, saying, you know what, if you're gonna ban this, we won't let anybody in the country play the game. And it's kind of EA trying to paint the picture of it's your government's fault that you can't play this game rather than themselves, because let's be honest, FIFA Points are gambling. Opening packs is gambling, because there's really you're basically opening a pack that you have no idea what you're going to get out of it. So it is what it is. People are saying right here on the tweet, changing account region, that won't work. It's IP, it's geo IP. The only way to get around this would be likely VPN, but not many people know how to use a VPN. So this is a big thing. We're gonna see a lot of people kind of get messed up if it's gonna kind of get messed up if people can't play the game. And a lot of people are going to be talking about this, because this is something that we've never seen this from a game before. Banning specific countries from playing. Banning people from playing the game because their country won't let them spend money on the game. So it's a little different. How will this affect? This will affect everybody. Whether or not you live in that area. Obviously, if you live in the area, you won't be able to play Ultimate Team. But this affects the everyday player. If we play Ultimate Team, Belgium, the Netherlands, and likely more countries. I know the UK actually was considering this. I don't think the UK will go through with it, just because Premier League, EA have all these huge licenses and stuff like that. I can't see that happening, and along with these other huge, countries like that. But what you're likely going to see is, you're going to see a big chunk of player base get taken out. Look at the Netherlands, for example. They have multiple professional esports teams and stuff like that. That's crazy. You're basically wiping away people's jobs by taking away, Ultimate Team. And I know it's crazy to say, but people make some good money from playing FIFA. So pretty crazy to think about. And also, you lose a huge chunk. There's a decent amount of players from Belgium and the Netherlands, and this hurts content creators too, because I know, at least from me, I'm not going to go into the stats, but I know I get a decent, not a huge percent, but I still get a decent percent of viewers from those two countries that watch my videos, and I'm sure this video will have a bunch of people watching it from all around. And it's unfortunate because that it takes a toll. And I know there's some content creators on Twitter, not even just YouTube or streamers, but on Twitter, Instagram, that are from those countries. And the fact that they won't be able to play this mode, it just kind of sucks. Now, I know as a content creator, you don't have to play the game, essentially, especially on those, Instagram and stuff. You can just make graphics of traders and stuff, but this affects everybody. As far as like market goes, I know a lot of you guys watch me for the market. The FIFA market, it will take a hit. There is going to be a decent supply that gets taken out because those are two big countries. I know there's some big Dutch people out there that play this game, so a bit of a toll. Now I know it's just Ultimate Team, it's not like they're getting booted from FIFA, but this could be the start of obviously more and more countries doing this, essentially trying to get rid of the whole FIFA points thing, the gambling and all that good stuff, and then eventually getting blocked out. Now I know of the UK or the US, these huge player bases, Spain, whatever, those big countries, I know if they start to do it, I know EA will try and get a wraparound, just because there is no way that there's no way EA is going to ban the UK, and you see people like Bateson and stuff not be able to make Ultimate Team content because it's banned in their country. That stuff won't happen, but it looks kind of like I guess I don't even know. I really don't know what anybody gains from this, but we'll see. Now, we can head into the actual point of the game, and the current state of the game, it is awful. I can't tell you how disappointing playing this game is right now. If we go to EA FIFA Direct, they put out a new patch today, or actually not today, but it's coming out soon, and the patch sucks. I'll just be honest with you, this patch is awful. They're nerfing stuff out of nowhere. The difference between next gen and current gen right now, the gameplay is day and night. Like, it is so different. And next gen actually has the gameplay from when the game first came out. And I'll be honest, next gen gameplay is amazing. The matchmaking sucks. Don't get me wrong, the matchmaking is terrible. But it still is. The gameplay makes up for it, I guess, compared to old gen where the gameplay is terrible, and it's only going to get worse here. Big nerf today, they nerfed crossing. I didn't think crossing was even that bad. I thought it was very balanced. You cross the ball a few times a game, maybe you get a goal or so. Even the driven ground cross, I know there was one thing where, it was a little but they still, they obviously they nerfed it for people who have lower crossing attributes, but still, I didn't really see a problem with anybody. I think crossing was fine. Decrease how accurate a volley can be. I mean, I'd never even hit a volley with a ball coming that fast at me anyways. And if I did, I mean, it's such a rare occasion. Who cares? Just let people celebrate. Now, the only good thing that came from this patch was the fact that the referees finally got updated. They'll finally give, a red card for some asshole who slide tackles you from behind when you're, in the 90th minute or whatever. And the referee goes up and gives the guy a warning. Which, I mean, whatever. It is what it is, I guess. But again, I guess they kind of improved some animations and stuff, which is fine, but they decreased the speed from fake shot, and all this skill move stuff. I guess they decreased the player transition speed, which is good, or I think it's bad. Again, another patch that really didn't matter. Nothing that we asked for. I mean, I'm still waiting for goalkeepers to kind of get improved a little. The near post saving is still pretty bad. But, again, some referee stuff, some animations, skill moves that aren't really... reduce some instances of the ball carrier stumbling after minimal contact. This is good too, I guess. But, again, it's just referee stuff, fouls, and stuff like that. But, again... nothing we really needed changed. Ultimate Team, I mean, I guess nothing really big at all. But again, the referee thing, we're 2 months into the game, and they just finally patched that. That's crazy to me. You know how many people have probably lost games due to terrible tackles? I mean, myself included. I have been chasing a guy down, and I know I'm not going to win the ball. So I just take him out from behind because I know there's no consequences. That's something that, should get kind of changed. And the game is a mess. And I mean, these community managers, they're trying to communicate with us. telling us about these changes, but they're changing stuff that doesn't need to be changed, and it kind of just ruins the game. And we can take a look here at the market. We've been looking at it for the past, couple weeks, and we've only been going down. Week after week, we get lower and lower. And, yes, you can say that's a part of the normal cycle, but I feel like we're going at a faster rate. And, I guess, yeah, it's normal. We were always going to go down with golds. The markets always go down every year. But we're starting to see this really fast acceleration happen. And a lot of people are actually talking about it over the weekend. We saw the huge crash from Friday, a day where a lot of buying happens, a lot of people playing the game. And you kind of question, people were questioning, were people selling because, they were scared to lose coins, or were people selling because they just don't want to play the game? I myself, I don't play at all during midweek. I'm hoping icon swaps come soon, because it at least gives me a week where I can do some objectives that I want. I mean, the player objectives are cool, don't get me wrong, but some of the players they give us, I just don't need, don't want, don't care to get. I mean, the silver stars are cool, don't get me wrong, that's cool, but I don't want to play 4 days a week with my silver team. It kind of sucks, but the current state of the game, there just needs to be some changes. I know it's not a regular video. I appreciate if you guys stuck around till the end. Tomorrow we'll be right back into the market action. We're going to be talking about Team of the Year nominees. There will be a little YouTube short coming out sometime tonight as well, just kind of making use of the new feature in YouTube. But if you guys enjoyed today's video, please drop a thumbs up. Let me know your guys' opinion on this. This is something that obviously it's something we've never seen. And it could obviously have a big impact, especially on the people that live and want to play this game. Because don't get me wrong, as much as we moan and complain about it, the game is still, it's something we all want to play. But again, that'll wrap up the video. Thank you guys for watching. Till next time, peace.